Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. In the last episode, we got the Spider Ball from the Spider Guardian, and boy, was that a fight. Today's episode, we're making a quick beeline back to Torvus Bog, mainly because there's a new upgrade that we need to get, and we can only get it in Torvus Bog, so we kind of have to backtrack a bit. So, and hopefully, I know we kind of had a side trick back when we were in Torvus Bog about going back to Aegon and whatnot, or going back to Sky Temple grounds, or not Sky Temple grounds, just Temple grounds in general. But before we go on longer about that, you guys might notice that there's an airy presence again, and not only that, we got a very ominous music. I have a bad feeling about this. As soon as we leave here, we'll notice that there's something that just landed on the bridge. None other than Dark Samus. Dark Samus has just made our life living hell just now. She destroyed the bridge. Well, oh phooey, how are we gonna get back across that? Well, I can tell you right now, they're wanting you to use Spider Ball here. They're wanting you to use Spider Ball in order to get across the bridge here. And this is going to be your tutorial. There's a track right here. This is going to be your tutorial on how to use Boost Ball on Spider Ball. So as soon as you come across here, you gotta be careful not to let go of the R button. It says the Boost ability can propel the Spider Ball away from the magnetic rails. This is a new technique that they had for this game. I don't think it was in the first game, if I remember correctly. But you can use the Boost Ball to propel yourself off the tracks in the opposite direction you want to go. So, you're going to be using that a lot. There's a lot of times you're going to be having to use that a lot. So, that's how you're going to get across this bridge now it's broke. Dark Samus has made it very inconvenient for us. Actually, hold on. I want to get more light beam. I don't think I got any more light beam. Are you guys gonna drop any? Wow, you guys really aren't gonna drop any, are you? I think they're just wanting to drop health more than anything. They don't want to drop any ammo. I just spent a bunch of dark beam ammo on those freaking little enemies because I thought they were gonna drop something, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna be going back to Torvus. And by far, it's gonna be a long trek to get over there. I guess it could be story time for right now. I got this game back on Christmas of 2004. I was, like I said before in a previous episode, I was 14 years old when this game came out. That Christmas I got this game was great. I not only got this game, but I got another game that's beloved to me too. If you guys ever played any of the Shadow Pokemon games, Coliseum and XD Gale Darkness, I got XD Gale Darkness the same Christmas I got this game. I'm gonna tell you what, that was one of the best Christmas breaks I ever had, was playing this game. And not only that, XD Gale Darkness, because that is by far one of my favorite Pokemon games to ever play through again. And I had such a grand old time. I didn't want to stop. Like, that was the greatest time to play video games, at least to me. I have a lot of favorite games nowadays, and I had such a great time playing through games that I have now. But I really do feel like around the early 2000s, that was around the time I felt like I had the best experience as being a video game player. I had so much fun playing through those games in general. Wind Waker and Prime 1, for example. I had such a grand old time. And then, shortly after that, I got a PS2. Got it gifted to me from my good friend's uncle, of all people. He gave me his PS2 because he's getting older and he didn't want to play it anymore. So I was like, all right, well, I got a PS2 for free essentially. And I played like games like Final Fantasy X. I mean, I knew that game came out a long time beforehand, but I had such a great time that I didn't care. Actually, where am I going? I want to be going this way, I do believe. Okay. It's kind of hard to remember which path I need to take when I go through here. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I had any time to be nostalgic for something, like, I have nostalgia for a lot of games. I have a lot of nostalgia for, like, games like I grew up with, like Pokemon Red, for example. That was one of the very first video games I ever played in my life, and that game pretty much taught me how to read, in a way. Helped me I shouldn't say it taught me how to read. It helped me learn how to read. But I really do feel around the 6th generation of video games is when I really avidly became interested in this hobby. And I just had a lot of fun playing it. Like, GameCube is my favorite console of all time because I feel nostalgic for it. Like, that's the console I feel nostalgia for. Like, I know a lot of people might say, you know, Super Nintendo's their console I feel nostalgic for. And, you know, I agree with you. I would be too if I was that age. But I guess in a way, when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of video games to play. I had a bunch of consoles. Like, I had an N64, I had a PlayStation, and whatnot. And I love those consoles to death, but I wanted to be honest with you guys. I only had, like, 1 or 2 games for each console. Like, PlayStation, I only had, like, 1 active game that I vividly remember, and that was Spyro the Dragon. That was it. And N64 was worse, I know. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. I haven't played Ocarina of Time as of this video. I haven't played Ocarina of Time. I just recently got back into Mario 64. I didn't grow up with those games. The only game I had on my N64 that I grew up with was, there was like 2 games, and that was Pokemon Stadium 2 and Yoshi's Story. I feel nostalgic for those games, but I don't know. I didn't have too much going in the 5th generation, but the 6th generation's when I started saving my own money and I actually got stuff that I wanted. Like, if anything for that generation, the 5th generation of video games, if I had anything I was like super duper nostalgic for, it'd probably be the handheld games, like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I know Game Boy Advance was 6th generation, but it was around that time. Anyways, we're here in Torvus Bog. Where we're going right now, I wanted to kind of recap before I go on more with my story time. We're going back down to the Hydro Dynamo Station. We're actually going under here to the main Hydro Chamber. That's where we're going. We're going back into the subterranean area. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't feel nostalgic for too much. Like, I feel nostalgia. Like, I had a Sega Genesis. My very first game I ever played was Sonic 2. And I had a Sega Genesis growing up. I had a couple games that I love, and I feel nostalgic for them. But I guess the thing that I feel the most nostalgic for is probably the GameCube. Because that's when I really started to actively play video games again. Like home console games. I don't know, maybe there's a reason for that. The reason why I don't feel as nostalgic for it is just because I don't have enough memories for it in a way. I have memories of it, it's just, yeah. 6th generation's kind of like when I really started actively playing video games again. Video games has always been like a thing that I just dabbled in when I was younger. I usually, if I ever played anything when I was a kid, I'd always play with like toys, or read, or watch television, or play outside. I didn't actively like play video games. I had a couple. I know it may sound like I'm saying video games, but I don't mean for the slur of A. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I guess everybody's different in a way. We need to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Go hide underneath here. Go through here. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because, I don't know, we had a long trek back to Torvus Bog, and I just didn't want to I wanted to have something to talk about. I had a lot of fun playing the GameCube. A lot of my favorite games are on GameCube. It'll always be my favorite console because of that. I had a couple of a lot of games that I got introduced to because of GameCube too. Wait. Did I really? Matthew, goodness gracious, you are not paying attention. You gotta learn to pay attention and talk. We're an egg on waste. What the heck are we doing here? I got so talking about my nostalgia trip, I didn't realize I was taking another trip. No. I thought this was the elevator that was leading me down. I'm sorry. It didn't click with me until I just left. I was like, wait a second. This doesn't seem right. We want to go... Gosh. Alright. Get my bearings straight. We want to go the other way. Okay. Goodness, Matthew. We want to come through here. Gosh. You guys are probably laughing at that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an airhead. I really am an airhead. We want to go down this way. Man, if this was a speed run, that'd be a reset in a second. That would be such a... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. That's funny. Alright, we need to drop down back in the water. Alright. You guys remember this chamber. This is where we fought the Alpha Blog. We need to come back down here. Main reason why is because there's a spider ball track we need to access. Actually, I'm going to try to get more light beam, dark beam ammo and stuff like that. I need to get more. I need to get a lot of these things here, actually. Okay, alright. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these hidlings here. Get the light beam out. There we go. Get more dark beam ammo. There we go. That's the good stuff I'm talking about. There's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, here's the hint system. The game's like, oh, you took too long. You took too long. Okay, here's the hint system. It's telling me to go into the Under Temple in the Dark World of Torvus Bog. That's where it gets really ridiculous. All right, so we need to go back into this room. This is, like I said, this is the room where we fought the Alpha Blog. I don't think there's actually like, ow. Okay, gosh, there's no regular blogs. There's just bloglings here. There we go. If you guys remember, like I said, there's a spider ball track right here. We need now that we have spider ball, we need to go through here. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It wouldn't be an episode. It wouldn't be an episode of me if I didn't have a sneezing fit in the middle of it. But as soon as you come up here with the spider ball track, there is a portal here, and we need to go through it. This takes us to the Under Temple and the Dark World. This is the only way we're going to get this new Kozo artifact that I just talked about. I want to talk about this real quick. These are new things here. Surface designed to work with an advanced movement system. Without the system, surface is inaccessible. Keep in mind of these things. These things are going to be useful here in a little bit. As soon as you drop down here, we're going to come in here and we're going to be greeted with another boss fight. It is actually a Darkling Sporb. You guys remember the Sporb enemies? This is yet another boss fight where you're going to have to use Morph Ball majorly. Scan the guy here as soon as you get it. This is the last of the Sub-Guardians in the game. At this point, you should have 100% scans on the Sub-Guardian genre of your logbook. This is the Power Bomb Guardian. This is a Power Bomb dropping Darkling. Target can generate and fire high-yield explosives at will. Only massive kinetic energy will damage this enemy. This Darkling Sporb has absorbed the ability to generate power bombs. It can fire these dangerous weapons instead of the venomous needles it normally shoots. The energies of the power bomb weapon have made it all but invulnerable. Tremendous kinetic damage will override the protective field, however. Okay, so What that means is we need to go and find a spider ball. Goodness, he threw a power bomb right at us. We need to find a spider ball track, and we need to follow these tracks while trying to avoid the power bombs. We're gonna go on into these bomb slots. As soon as you activate the bomb slot, kinetic energy gets kind of shoot out at him. As you guys can see, his health went down. Yet this is another boss fight where we're gonna have to be in majority of the time. We're gonna be in morph ball form. So be careful. If he will shoot power bombs at you, and they do have a really big radius of effect. If you see one landed right next to you, best advice is to probably just stay away from it. Try to get out of it as soon as possible. I'm trying to get out of it. Okay, get in here. There's four, I think there's four power bomb, not power bomb, four bomb slots that we need to activate. See, he's already at half health. This boss fight's not too hard, but he's not as hard as Spider Ball Guardian, but he is annoying. I will tell you that. He is kind of an annoying boss. So, let's go ahead and get down here. Let go of the R button to let go of the track. I just wanted to let you guys know that in case you haven't done that, learned that trick yet. And I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit. Okay. Try to get up here. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. You're not gonna knock me down. You're not gonna knock me down. You're not gonna knock me down. You are gonna knock me down. Crap. Okay. It can get a little bit hairy. It can get just a tiny bit hairy trying to get over to those those bomb slots. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to get over here. I'm gonna go the other way. Because you can go and do these in any order you want. You just have to just hit 4 times. I'm gonna get hit again. No, not. Okay. Alright, let's just go around and get this bomb slot here. Sure enough, that'll activate his... Ow! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, that worked out. I got jettisoned over here. That worked out. I've never had that happen before. That's kind of cool. Whoa. Okay. Come on, let's get up here. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. There we go. And that'll activate the last kinetic energy. Now watch this. That always... I love that. I love how it kills him. It's just like... that giant thing drops right on top of him. But yeah, that's how you beat the Power Bomb Guardian. Yeah, it's another boss fight where you had to pretty much primarily be in on Morph Ball form. You need to find the Spider Ball tracks. There we go. But we need to follow the tracks and get over to the higher edge of the arena here. Yeah, here's the track right here. If I can actually do that and jump up there. Okay. And land right here. And upon defeating him, we get Power Bomb. Press Y Morph Ball mode to use Power Bomb. Okay, so pretty much we get a really cool weapon. Cause us to blow crap up. Power Bombs acquired. While on Morph Ball mode, press Y to release a Power Bomb. Power Bombs can destroy tougher materials than Morph Ball bombs. And aka Denzium. This is the weapon that we need to use in order to destroy Denzium. And it also destroys yellow doors. You only get to start off with 2, so be careful. Don't overabundantly use them. You do have a finite number of these things. It's just like missiles. I really strongly suggest at this point, now that we have power bombs, we can actually... I'm gonna go unlock this door so I don't have to unlock it later, because I'm gonna have to come back down here later. But you can actually unlock this door. So let's go ahead and unlock this door. If you guys remember, this is the room. That was that room that was blocked off on both ends. I do believe at this point we are going to have to... We are actually going to have to go back, I do believe. Yeah, we're going to have to go back. That's right. I'm sorry. I was being stupid. I was looking at the map. I was like, wait a second. There's something I'm missing. Alright. We're going to actually have to go back a different way. So it was a good thing I went through that door. And there's Hunter Ings. Hunter Ings trying to hit me, and they're failing miserably. Alright. Let us go and get in the save room. I think I'm actually going to end this episode off here. So next time on Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we are going to be actually taking a small detour back along our way back to the Sanctuary Fortress. There's going to be something we're going to be picking up along the way, now that we have power bombs. So I will see you guys in the next episode, and have a nostalgic trip like we had their story with today. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.